Welcome to another episode of Gary War Presents. Today's feature is a three-part presentation on Peru. In part one, we begin in Cusco, the ancient capital of the Inca Empire. We will travel directly in the footsteps of the Inca Indians through the Sacred Valley on our way to Machu Picchu. In part two, we find ourselves in one of the seven wonders of the world. That's right, Machu Picchu, the lost city of the Incas. We will see how the Indians lived and worked over 500 years ago. In part three, we visit Lake Titicaca, the highest lake in the world. And did I mention, also the largest lake in all of South America. We will visit the Uros Indians and their floating islands and see how they've lived for hundreds of years. So please, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Here's an orientation map, which will show you where we'll be traveling in Peru. Cusco will serve as our base to explore Machu Picchu. And here's a nice welcome at the airport for us. And there she is. It's always a relief to see our ride is ready and waiting. This is the lobby. We're going to check in, go up to our room, take a little nap, and we're going to get out and explore the city. Well, we're well rested and we're ready to go. I'd say it's about 65 degrees, very nice and pleasant. So far the city looks great, a lot of activity, a lot of things going on. And here we've happened upon a little festival that's going on. Let's listen.
Okay, let's come on inside for a little bit of entertainment at the Inca Wall. I hear this is a pretty good place. Come on, let's go in. Come on, don't be bashful. Here we are having some coca tea for the altitude sickness. And boy, I feel awful sick. I'm starting to feel better already.
Looks like dinner comes complete with entertainment. As far as I can see, this is the Peruvian equivalent of the American Pin the Donkey. Let's sit back and watch. That's gotta hurt. I wonder, I'd like to look, does he have a plate or something in there? And it looks like they're getting the audience involved. Let's see how she does. No, she's not bashful, is she? Well, it's a new day and we're well rested. We've already met some new friends. Everybody likes to see their picture, don't they?
You know, I've been waiting to get a shoe shine since I messed my shoes up in the Amazon. We took the mud off and the polish came off too, but I think I'm going to get all fixed up right now. Take a look, they're already taking shape.
This is downtown Cusco. You can see they have a very nice town square. And here's a little close-up of the fountain. Literally a bird bath.
We decided to stop for a little refreshment to relax after we've been walking around in the town square here. You see we're overlooking the town square. And we stopped and we're having a little bit of a local beverage. Yes, you guessed it. Coca tea. You can see the leaves here. Quite a neat invention here. The gadget kind of sits right in there and steeps. And here you have perfect coca tea. Salud.
Well, let me give you a few facts about Cusco. In 2007, the city had a population of 358,000, which, believe it or not, is triple the figure of 20 years previous. It is considered the historic capital of the Inca Empire and was declared a World Heritage Site in 1983. It is a major tourist attraction in its own right. Cusco was the center for Spanish colonization. It became very prosperous thanks to agriculture, cattle raising, and mining, as well as trade with Spain. Here are some local peasants enjoying lunch. As you can see, this is quite a vibrant city. Welcome to Sexy Woman, the ancient Inca stronghold of Cusco. It is located on a steep hill that overlooks the city. Because of its location, 2,000 feet above the city and its immense terrace walls, Sexy Woman is frequently referred to as a fortress. Well, we've now arrived at some sort of a petting farm that has llamas, alpacas, and vicunas. The llama is the largest of the three and is considered a pack and meat animal because of its size. The llama appears to have originated from North America, get this, 40 million years ago, and they migrated to South America about 3 million years ago. Alpacas are considerably smaller than llamas, and unlike llamas, alpacas were not bred to be beasts of burden, but were bred specifically for their fiber. Alpaca fiber is used for making knitted and woven items, much as wool is. Alpacas have been domesticated for thousands of years. Their closest living relative are the vicunas, who are also used for their fibers. And here we are, dyeing some of the fiber. I think you'd look great in green. And here are some of the different dyes, all indigenous to the area. And now, if you like, we can shop for some of these things. And here is the guinea pig, a species of rodent. These animals are not pigs, nor do they come from Guinea. They originated in the Andes. The guinea pig plays an important role in the folk culture of many indigenous South American groups, especially as a food source. The guinea pig was first domesticated as early as 5000 BC for food by tribes in the Andean regions of South America. I don't know about you, but all that guinea pig talk made me a little hungry. Let's let Enrico tell us about empanadas.
What's inside this again?
Cheese, onions, tomato, oregano.
Looks good.
Look at the cheese. Chisel in 1 sol each. You want?
I'll take 2 to go. Let's see if we can get a couple of hot ones out of that oven over there.
Taste how.
Well, now that we've been well fed, we're going to do a little shopping.
What had the 15?
115?
Okay.
You got a deal.
Natalie.
And yes, they do lunch in Peru. This may not be the prettiest corn I've ever seen, but it's the best tasting. Boy, would I like to make popcorn out of this. Could you imagine that?
I'll take the little one, Gary. You can have the big one. You want salt on yours?
That's for him.
Welcome to Ollantaytambo, one of the most spectacular archaeological ruins in all of Peru. It's an important tourist attraction on account of its Inca buildings and is one of the most popular starting points for the 3-day, 4-night hike on the Inca Trail. We're going to be taking our own little hike up to the top. It's over 600 steps. So let's get started. You can see things are starting to get a little steep up here. Watch your step.
Yes, we do that. We are building for the bottom.
Express caution and walk slowly.
Congratulations! 600 feet, 600 steps.
And from up top here, we can get a good sight of the beginning of the Inca Trail. Well, we better get going down because we've got a bus waiting for us to take us to a train station, which is going to take us up the side of the hill to Machu Picchu. All right, everybody grab their stuff. Really looking forward to this train ride. We'll actually be taking the same train back to Cuzco after we visit Machu Picchu. And I believe this is our train. All aboard! Quite a nice train, actually. Very comfortable. We'll be seeing several shanty towns as we make our way to Machu Picchu. And there's that Inca Trail again. If anyone would like to get off, just pull that little tab next to your seat. And here's one of those little shanty towns that we talked about. I don't know if you'd call it a town, but someone's living there. It's just magnificent the way they've cut through these rocks. It's just unbelievable. I don't know how they do it. Look at this. Well, we finally arrived in Machu Picchu. Let's grab all our stuff and get going. We've got a bus waiting for us. This will conclude part 1. Do not, I repeat, do not miss part 2, Machu Picchu.